Time for us to take a quick check outside and see what is doing, because with this, I tell you, last week when we had this storm, Cal, if I'm not mistaken, we were doing a traffic accident count, and there was like 200 people all trying to be in the same place at the same time.
It gets wild. In fact, it gets to the point where Highway Patrol, as they've done this morning here in San Diego, is tell us that they will not respond to fender benders, just if you have something more serious than that. That's how busy it gets out here.
Well, that doesn't surprise me at all, especially this morning, because when I came in early, you could see that splatter up on the windshield.
Here you go. And you know the story here in San Diego, when it only rains a handful of times a year, like the desert, you know, it just builds up on the highways, and you get that speed too hot. Next thing you know, you're sideways. And that's what happens. We get a lot of those spin-out kind of accidents where you'll find cars on the side of the road in the middle of the freeways that haven't hit anything, but have just lost control.
Well, count them down for us then.
Makes it tough coming out of the South Bay as you come north on 5 and 805. Both of them are very, very slow. In fact, there's been an accident that medics have been called out to in Chula Vista near Palm Avenue on northbound 805, and really up through National City into North Park is where the 805 gets nasty. I mean, bumper to bumper past the 94 toward Mission Valley. It isn't too much longer until you're into it again in Kearny Mesa. If you're traveling the 805 up into La Jolla, the 5 has bad news as well associated with a commute out of the South Bay. The same story, just out of Chula Vista, past the South Bay Freeway, and then on toward downtown San Diego. You will find more traffic building on 5 near Mission Bay for the trip into La Jolla, so it really doesn't matter which you choose. 5 or 805 will be tough. An accident near the stadium this morning is affecting traffic on Interstate 8. The problem on 8 actually develops way out in El Cajon, where the speeds are reduced all the way through La Mesa. This accident is just north of Mission Valley on the 15 in front of the stadium, making it difficult to make that turn up into Murphy Canyon. Stop by General Nutrition Center for the change of season savings. Vitamin C, just $2.19, and naturally blended vitamin E, $2.99, and zinc lozenges, only $4.99 at GNC's Super Sale. It's on right now. Cal Walker, KBEST 95, Airwatch Traffic.
I'm in New York on business, so I call my old buddy Jim and tell him we're dining on the corporate card. Of course, Jim chooses this joint where it's basically my per diem per drink, and when we ask for a table, we get this.
Here are your numbers, sir. When I call 20 through 50, you can go find a seat.
Naturally, I ask about the 6 empty tables by the window.
Sorry, sir. They're for first-class diners only.
But I know how these people work, so I slip her a 20.
Really, sir? You either reserve a first-class table or wait like everyone else.
So at this point, I do a double take because I could have sworn I left the airport hours ago.
If you wouldn't take it from any other business, why take it from an airline? Especially when Reno Air offers assigned seats on every flight and first-class upgrades for as low as $30. Because around here, what's good for you is good for business. Reno Air, where change is in the air.
Right now, Reno Air has $39 fares from San Diego to San Jose. To make reservations, call your travel agent or 1-800-RENO-AIR. Restrictions apply.
KBEST 95, KBZT San Diego, a Jefferson Pilot communication station. First, more questions. 47 and raining in Poway at 7:01. Good morning. I'm Jack Smith with a KBEST 95-second news update. When the Clinton impeachment trial convenes at 10 o'clock this morning, San Diego time, the first order of business is to wind up the submitted questions to the Chief Justice to submit to the lawyers on both sides. Then 2 crucial votes are due. The first one comes from the Democrats in both the House and Senate to dismiss the case, but both sides don't expect that to pass. The second vote will concern whether or not witnesses will be called to provide further testimony in the case. Yesterday, the House prosecutors met with Monica Lewinsky, and while her lawyers say she has nothing to add, the prosecution maintains that she should testify. There are more details being released concerning a lawsuit filed by the Crow family over the investigation into the murder of their 12-year-old daughter and the subsequent charging of her brother and 2 of his friends in that North County killing. The Crow family maintains in their suit against the county, along with the police departments of Escondido and Oceanside, that they were humiliated and wrongly accused of sexually molesting their daughter. The suit also alleges the agency has ignored evidence that pointed to a transient involved in the case and now being held. None of the agencies involved have had any comment. The Pope winds up his visit in Mexico this evening, and then it's on to St. Louis tomorrow. A new survey from Cornell University says that working parents believe that raising younger children and having to work to support them is leading to a poor quality of life. Working couples who say they have a high quality of life are those with older children who've left home. And Varsity Blues remains #1 at the weekend box office. In sports, David Duval firing a final round 59 to win the Bob Hope Desert Classic by a single stroke, becoming only the 3rd golfer in history to fire that score in a PGA event. This news update is service of the Phonics Game. Buy your child or teenager an A in English in their next report card. The Phonics Game promises better grades or your money back. 1-800-660-GAME. That's 800-660-GAME. KBEST 95 news time is 7:03. Clouds with rain. The forecast next on KBEST 95.
GTE Wireless presents a few practical uses for the 100 free minutes you get with GTE Wireless. Number 1, emergencies. Honey, the market's out of fudgy doodles. Would you settle for fat-free fudgy doodles? Number 2, important business calls. Okay, Randy, here's my offer. I'll trade you 2 Clemente cards for your rookie McGuire. The possibilities here are infinite because with most GTE wireless calling plans, even ones starting as low as $25 a month, you get 100 free local minutes to use anytime, any day, every month. That means you could use your phone every day. So stop into a GTE wireless center and ask about the 100 free minutes you can use anytime, any day, every month, and start getting more done. Like number 3, returning all the It's the Thought That Counts type gifts you got for the holidays. Hello, do you sell the Hose Gopher lawn sprinkler? You do? Great. Will you take it back? Available on select GTE calling plans on approved credit.
KBEST 95 San Diego weather. It's going to be cloudy with rain today. Highs will be staying in the 50s, 57 at the coast, about 56 inland. And for Tuesday, mostly cloudy with showers. Highs near 60 in all areas tomorrow. Currently 50 degrees in North Park, and it's 48 in Bonita. On your radio, it's always KBEST 95 for Good Time Oldies. And Chuck Buell in the morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, KBEST 95 proudly presents more Good Time Oldies with a sneak preview of the new Chuck Buell Show. KBEST 95.
KBEST 95, 10 minutes after 7:10. I promised you earlier some KBEST 95 Chuck Buell official San Diego trivia. An opportunity for those of you who have just moved here, much as I have, to better know the area. And those of you who've been here for a long time, you natives probably get this right away. They're not brain busters. It's much too early for that. Plus, you're going to go to work later on and get your brain busted, among other things anyway. So here it is, and a pretty nice prize to go along with it. I'm going to give you a chance to take 3 other people to go see Mysteries of Egypt. That's that new IMAX film. This is great. And you will go as our guest here. Here's the question for this morning. Simply tell me the streets downtown where you can find the Farmer's Bazaar. Name the streets downtown where you find the Farmer's Bazaar. 570-9595 or Power 95 on Air Touch Cellular.
KBEST 95 spreads the fun and good time oldies wherever we go.
Do you like good music?
And now we'll go wherever you go to have a good time party. If you've got a wedding reception, birthday party, anniversary party, company party, or picnic, and you want a guaranteed good time, let us bring back KBEST 95 Good Time Oldies radio party to your event. We'll come with a fun-loving DJ who knows his oldies.
Well, I'm gonna write a little letter, I'm gonna mail it to my local DJ.
The KBEST 95 radio party package comes complete with a great sound system, lights, plus fun and games for everyone. Any great party deserves the KBEST 95 touch. Just make a quick call to 1-800-954-DJ for rates and dates. You make the call, we'll do all the work to make your event the best it can be. To book your KBEST 95 Good Time Oldies party today, call 1-800-954-3535.
KBEST 95.
KBEST 95.
I see that worried look upon your face. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. She's found somebody else to take your your place. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. I too have lost my love today. All of my dreams have flown away. Now just like you, I sit and wonder why. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. You need some sympathy, well, so do I. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. She used to love me, that I know. And it don't seem so long ago that we were walking and we were talking the way that lovers do. I too have lost my love today. All of my dreams have flown away. And so forgive me if I seem that I ain't got no pity for you. You've got your trouble, you see, I lost my little girl too. I'd help another place another time. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. You've got your troubles, I've got mine.
KBEST 95, 19 after 7, 7:19. All new Chuck Buell show here. San Diego trivia. Nice prizes up for grabs and easy non-brain busters. In other words, we're looking for the streets downtown where we find the Farmer's Bazaar. Good morning.
Between 7th and 8th and K to L is the farmer's market.
There you go. You got him. Who is this?
Woohoo!
Who is this, please?
J.K. Hudgens.
Yeah, you sound like you're in motion.
I am in motion.
What part of town are you in right now?
I am moving very slowly southbound on 5 in the Poway Valley.
Oh, man, you're probably
on the 15. Excuse me.
you're probably one of the worst parts of town.
Oh, well, I'm loving life right now.
We'll check with Cal Walker and get you an update here in just a little while. In the meantime, I do have that special family 4-pack of tickets so you can go see Mysteries of Egypt at the new IMAX Film Theater.
Beautiful.
Congratulations. Hey, thanks for being with us on the all-new Chuck Buell Show.
Thank you very much.
All right, Cal, you got to go along with me. I told him we'd let him know what was happening, where he is. I mean, he knows because he's right in the middle of one of the big messes this morning.
You nailed that one, Chuck. It's one of the heaviest. Traditionally, anyway, and on a morning like this, certainly is very heavy as you head down through Poway, down the valley, as he called it, which is a good description. And you head up the hill toward Miro Mesa, it still struggles there up onto the mesas. So that 15, in fact, all the way down, really, from Escondido has been a problem. A concern getting out to the 15 on Highway 78. There have been a couple of very, very serious accidents. One in Vista, eastbound at Emerald, blocking the fast lane. Another just a few miles further east out in San Marcos at Rancho Santa Fe Road. Unfortunately, this is a fatal crash, and it's just a terrible reminder of how tough it is out here this morning. So that 78 out to Escondido from San Marcos will be very, very difficult indeed. Like the East County is. Any way you cut it this morning, you will find some slow traffic from the valleys. Up over the hill on Highway 52 out of Santee to Tierra Santa is very slow, and the Valley. Traffic on Interstate 8 actually starts developing down there in the El Cajon Valley and struggles all the way toward Mission Valley. In fact, if you're trying to bail out there from 8 down to 94 near Mount Helix, down that 125 highway, that thing all the way down is solid to the 94, and then you've got that westbound struggle to deal with from there. If you're looking for a bigger, better Super Bowl party, start at Submarina, San Diego's Super Bowl party headquarters. Tasty and easy with great food at Submarina with 32 locations ready to serve your Super Bowl party. Cal Walker, KBEST 95, Airwatch Traffic.
KBEST 95. There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be live with you, live with you. There's a way, everybody said, to do each and every little thing. But what does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you. It's my parade. I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You ain't got to be so glad. And I'm glad, so glad I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and I breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? Ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you. Oh, no, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you. No, 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 no. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. You know what it's like. Chuck Buell in the morning, KBEST 95. It's the little old lady from Pasadena. The little old lady from Pasadena. Go, Granny, go, Granny, go, Granny, go. Has a pretty little flower bed of white gardenias. Go, Granny, go, Granny, go, Granny, go. But parked in a rickety old garage is a brand new shiny red super stock Dodge. And everybody's saying that there's nobody meaner than the little old lady from Pasadena. She drives me nuts and she drives me wild. She's the terror of Colorado Boulevard. It's the little old lady from Pasadena. If you see her on the street, don't try to choose her. Go, Granny, go, Granny, go, Granny, go. You might drive and go her, but you'll never
KBEST 95, the best oldies, not the best day. Rain today, temperatures around the area, upper 40s at best, it looks like.
Every time I see you looking my way, baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? In the park or walking down the highway, baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? When you move up closer to me, I get a feeling that's ooey. Can't you hear the pounding of my heartbeat? 'Cause you're the one I love. You're the one I love. When I feel you put your arms around me, baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? Then I'm glad, I'm mighty glad I found you, baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? When you asked me to meet your mom, and you and baby we'd be going far. Can't you hear the pounding of my heartbeat? 'Cause you're the one I love. You're the one I love. All my friends are crying out to meet you, baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? Now's the time to go and see the preacher, baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? Wedding bells are gonna chime, baby, baby, you're gonna be mine. Can't you hear the pounding of my heartbeat? 'Cause you're the one I love. You're the one I love. Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat?
Good morning, KBEST 95, 28 after 7. It is 7:28 here on the radio, taking a look at your TV page for this morning. A couple of interesting things. Dilbert, and if you've been reading Dilbert in the comic strip over years, they have found a way to animate it, and I understand, when I say found a way, I know that's not the hard part. The hard part generally is to make it look good and sound good, and apparently the reviews are excellent on this, so you can see that tonight. And as near as I can tell, it is not on one of our local stations. You will probably need cable to pull up the LA station that is carrying that. But check your cable listings to be sure. Mark McGuire, famous baseball player, now TV star. Well, in February, he will be on Mad About You. He said he's always been a big fan of the show, and what an exciting thing to be on that. And he said a bonus was a screen kiss with co-star Helen Hunt. Oh, yes, the girl next door. He said he did have to be persuaded to do it, but the good thing was he didn't mess up, he says. Well, traffic is messed up out there, too. We'll take a check. It's brought to you. Freeway close off I-15. Yeah, I'll tell you about that in a second here, because I'm just looking to see what Cal's got going. I know he's sitting help me out, Cal.
I've got a check.
It's first day stuff.
I'll take it from you here. Give me a half hour, and I'll wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
Looks like a mess out of the South Bay like everywhere else. And there's no way you can escape this traffic this morning with the weather the way it is up through National City. Either one, the 5 or the 805 to the north is tough. That 5 struggles into downtown, and you know it's going to be slow. The other way, if you're headed past Mission Bay through Rose Canyon there near Mount Soledad. Now the 805 also continues very, very slowly from Plaza Bonita down there near the South Bay Freeway in through North Park, and again in Kearney Mesa, very tough up into the Triangle. There's no relief at all from the East County on Highway 94, in fact, from Mount Helix and Interstate 8 from El Cajon toward Mission Valley. The 52 is slow not only out of the East County toward Tierra Santa, but further west now through Kearney Mesa under that very, very slow 805. Been telling you about a couple of very rough accidents on Highway 78. This one has been hit with 2 serious ones on the east side of the highway in Vista and San Marcos, making that trip out toward the 15 very slow. And waiting for you there, of course, is gridlock down from Escondido, the 15 south, all the way through. A lot of people use Pomerado Road. Works pretty nicely. Or on the other side of things, from Ted Williams down past Black Mountain to Mira Mesa that way, Kearney Villa Road. Again, all good alternates. You've got plenty of company, but they seem to be moving better than the freeway. Take the 5 or 805 to the all-new Mile of Cars in National City. That's where you'll find over 5,000 new and used cars, trucks, and vans to choose from. all priced right and ready to go. Cal Walker, KBEST 95, Airwatch Traffic.
Hey, thanks a lot, Cal. Cal's traffic brought to you by Pechanga Entertainment, freeway close off the I-15 in nearby Temecula.
It's Toyota's Super Savings Event. Right now, save big on every new 99 Toyota. From Corollas to Avalons, there are special leases, incredibly low APRs, even factory cash back and extra value packages. Get huge savings on Camry. Now, for the second year in a row, America's #1 selling car. Save on the all-new two-door Camry Solara. Even the incredible Sienna minivan. And now the 99 Camry, Camry Solara, Corolla, and Sienna are all Consumers Digest Best Buys. Hurry, your San Diego County Toyota dealer's Super Savings ends January 31st. Best Buy is a registered trademark of Consumers Digest Incorporated. Camry sales based on R.L. Polk 1998 total passenger car registrations.
Turning tragedy into life. Light rain, 52 in Pacific Beach at 7:32. Good morning. I'm Jack Smith with a KBEST 95-second news update. A San Diego father has turned his grief into life for 3 people. 12-year-old Alessandra Aflalo died on Friday from injuries sustained when she was hit by a car at the intersection of Waring and Greenbrier. After much soul-searching, Michael Aflalo agreed Saturday to let his daughter be an organ donor, and he met over the weekend with the families of a toddler and 2 adults who received his daughter's liver and kidneys. Incidentally, 3 days prior to the accident that claimed Alessandra's life, the San Diego City Council cleared the way for a traffic signal to be installed at that intersection near Lewis Middle School. At 10 this morning, San Diego time, the Senate reconvenes the impeachment trial and will wind up the questions portion of those proceedings before taking a couple of crucial votes. The first will be to dismiss the whole thing. The Democrats will probably fail to accomplish that. Then the second vote to call witnesses remains up in the air. Vice President Al Gore spent some time in San Diego Sunday. He was here to give an overview of the Clinton literacy plan that would put AmeriCorps volunteers in schools to help out reading programs. There were 3 more airstrikes in the no-fly zones of Iraq over the weekend. 2 of the missile strikes came as U.S. planes were fired on in the southern zone. Iraq claims that women and children died in the city of Basra. That probe of Olympic organizing committees continues, and it seems to be spreading. 6 members of the International Olympic Committee fired over the weekend. The probe is spreading to Australia now. Salt Lake City and Nagano, Japan are already under investigation. In sports, Wayne Gretzky, the most valuable player, as the North American All-Stars beat the World All-Stars in the NHL's All-Star game yesterday, 8-6. And David Duval shot a final round 59 to win the Bob Hope Desert Classic. This news update is service of the Phonics Game. The Phonics Game promises your child or teenager a full letter grade higher on their next report card or your money back. 1-800-660-GAME. That's 800-660-GAME. KBEST 95 News Time. 7:34, rain all day. The forecast next on KBEST 95.
For more on our top story, we take you live to reporter Dave Dysart.
Donning a mask and suit is mandatory for employees of the chemical plant. Now, hazardous chemicals stored in tanks like the one directly in front of me are off. My fault.
Never underestimate the importance of a good night's rest.
Sorry, I spaced.
Courtyard by Marriott, the hotel designed by business travelers. Courtyard has over 350 locations where you'll find everything you need to unwind and prepare for the day ahead, from a whirlpool, mini gym, to a spacious work desk, voicemail, and a port for your PC. And of course, you'll get the most important amenity of all, a good night's rest. For reservations, call your travel agent or Courtyard at 800-321-2211.
Visit one of 30 great Courtyard hotels in Southern California, Arizona, and Nevada, including their newest hotels in Tucson, Tempe, North Scottsdale, and Las Vegas Henderson.
KBEST 95 San Diego weather. It'll be cloudy and rain most of today. Highs will stay in the 50s, about 57 the high at the coast, about 56 in the inland valleys. For Tuesday, mostly cloudy with showers again. Highs near 60 in all areas tomorrow. Currently 48 degrees at Miramar, and it's 50 in Chula Vista. On your radio, it's always KBEST 95 for Good Time Oldies and Chuck Buell in the morning.
KBEST 95. Maybe you wanna give me kisses sweet, but only
feels so good.
KBEST 95. Everybody's gonna jump for joy. Come on without, come on with it. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. I like to go just like the rest. I like my sugar sweet, but jumping queues and making haste just ain't my cup of meat. Everyone's beneath the trees feeding pigeons on a limb. But when Quinn the Eskimo gets here, all the pigeons gonna run to him. Come on without, come on with it. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on with it. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Let me do what I wanna do. I can't decide them all. Just tell me where to put them, and I'll tell you who to call. Nobody can get no sleep with someone on everyone's toes. But when Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everybody's gonna wanna doze. Come on without, come on with it. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on with it. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on with it. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn.
Oh, yeah. KBEST 95 making your workdays fun. Liz Medina and her good time oldies. Middays on KBEST 95.
Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. The only days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. Got to get back to my baby again. The only days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway, yeah, get a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. The only days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway, yeah, get a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. The only days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. My baby just wrote me a letter. KBEST 95. Each time we have a quarrel, it almost breaks my heart. 'Cause I'm so afraid that we will have to Why must I be a teenager in love? One day I feel so happy, the next day I feel so sad. I guess I'll learn to take the good with the bad. 'Cause each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? Cried a tear for nobody but you. I'll be a lonely one if you should say we're through. Well, if you want to make me cry, that won't be so hard to do. If you should say goodbye, I'll still go on loving you. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? I cried a tear for nobody but you. I'll be a lonely one if you should say we're through. Well, if you want to make me cry, that won't be so hard to do. And if you should say goodbye, I'll still go on loving you. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? Why must I be a teenager in love? Why must I be a teenager in love? Why must I be a teenager in love?
Hey, 7:45 already, 7:45. I don't know if traffic is much easier this time of day, even on a sunshine day, much less a day where we've got all this slop out there, Cal.
Well, you know, I think it would be easier. Certainly from the North County, you see it steady whether the sun's shining or not. And out of the East County, normally we can get a break, especially on highways like 52 and 94. They tend to move along pretty well. Not this morning. Rain definitely affecting the freeways and your secret routes around the freeways as well. Getting a lot of calls from folks in their GTE cell phones. And one of the secret routes for a lot of people is through San Carlos on Navajo, Cowles Mountain down toward Waring Road and back onto Interstate 8. This morning there's been a crash just west of Cowles Mountain there on Navajo. So medics have been called out to that one as well. The other routes out, like Mission Gorge Road, very slow like it used to be in the days before the 52 was punched through to Santee. That surface street, Mission Gorge Road, is heavy from Cowles Mountain down into Allied Gardens. And all three of the freeways, 52, 8, 94, still struggling. No relief out of the South Bay either, I'm afraid. Here's another freeway that normally would look pretty decent now, 7:45, the 805. But from National City through North Park and again up on the Mesa, it is still very, very tough. Come to Viejas for Super Bowl Sunday for the biggest big game bash and win cash prizes and official merchandise with 24-hour gaming, cocktails, and entertainment. It's Viejas Casino. Cal Walker, KBEST 95, Airwatch Traffic.
KBEST 95. I keep on dancing for time you wanna turn the jerk right now. Shake it, baby. Come on and show me how you work. Now you're in motion. Time you wanna do the locomotion, yeah. Don't hurry, wait. Shake it, perfect dance.
the site of them all.
Chuck Buell.
KBEST 95. Every time I think that I'm the only one who's lonely, someone calls on me. And every now and then I spend my time at rhyming verse and curse those faults in me. And then along comes Mary. And does she want to give me kicks? And she wants to eat chicken, give me pickled memory. Oh, baby, rather got the tales from all the fields and tribulations no one ever sees. When we met, I was sure out to lunch. Now my empty cup is as sweet as the punch. When big desire is the fire in the eyes of chicks whose sickness is the games they play. And when the masquerade is played, the neighbor folks make jokes at who is most to blame today. And then along comes Mary. And does she want to set him free and let him see reality from where she got a name? And will they struggle much when told that such a tender touch of hers will make them not the same? When we met, I was sure out to lunch. Now my empty cup is as sweet as the punch. And when the morning of the mornings past the gas and placid kids are flung across the stars. The psychodramas and the dramas gone, the songs are never sung and hung upon the scars. And then along comes Mary. And does she want to see the stains and the remains of all the pain she left the night before? Oh, will their waking eyes reflect the lies and make them realize the urgent time for sight no more? When we met, I was sure out to lunch. Now my empty cup tastes as sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch.
KBEST 95, about 8 minutes away from 8 o'clock. You know, we're going for that 9 inches of annual rain every year around here. Last year, of course, we had 15. It looks like we're trying to beat that in these last couple of weeks alone. I was with Bill Oxley and Al Michaels and Bill Moffitt yesterday. We were having a brunch at Jake's in Del Mar, sitting there right at the front watching the waves crash a bit, acting up, watching the clouds roll. We saw this storm come in yesterday, and it looks like we're going to be stuck with it here, too, because we're going to have rain all day long. Highs today probably no better than just the 60s or so. And temperatures right now about upper 40s. We're barely breaking 50 degrees if we're lucky.
KBEST 95.
Desire, and I'll be
95.
Is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Now you always say that you wanna be free, but you come running back. I said you would, baby. You come running back. I told you so many times before. You come running back to me. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Searching for good times, but just wait and see. You come running back. I said you would, darling. You come running back. The rest of my life with you, baby. You come running back to me. Go ahead, baby, go ahead. Go ahead and light up the town. Baby, do anything your heart desires. Remember, I'll always be around. Like I told you so many times before, you're gonna come back. Yeah, you're gonna come back, baby. Knocking, yeah, knocking on my door. Yeah. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. 'Cause I got the real love, the kind that you need. You come running back. I knew you would one day. You come running back. I told you before. You come running back to me. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. I said time is on my side. Yes, it is. I said time is on my side.
KBEST 95, time on his side, maybe not so much, I'm thinking. Jerry Hall, as you may or may not have heard, if you haven't, you're now up to date. She is finally divorcing Mick Jagger. She's said she would in the past, but never did. She did come running back. Now you can find out about that and a whole lot more in their life if you're so interested. Jerry Hall is writing her book called Tall Tales. This is her autobiography. Tall Tales or not, there's a lot of truth to some of this stuff. She does say no woman in her right mind would be willing to put up with Mick's hassles throughout her life. Said he had so many women, it was like a train station coming and going. Well, perhaps then she has come to her senses. We'll wait and see. And now a quick check on traffic with Cal Walker. KBEST 95 Air Watch traffic grounded this morning, but still full of information for us.
Getting a lot of help from our GTE cell drivers out here listening to KBEST and calling up. Really do appreciate the help. The most recent caller was down in El Cajon wondering what the heck was going on Fletcher Parkway. Like the freeways, the surface streets getting out of the valley are struggling. In fact, Fletcher Parkway out past the shopping center, up in toward Cowles Mountain, that stretch where it turns into Navajo, there was a crash there, and so that one route out of the valley is just as difficult as everything else. The freeways are slow. From about West Main now is where the 8 starts to struggle. Before you come up the hill past the Grossmont Summit and all the way down into Mission Valley, the 94 is awful. In fact, if you bail out the 8 down the 125 near Mount Helix, this 94 all the way through is gridlock. Single-digit speeds all the way into downtown from Mount Helix on 94. Security Chevrolet in Vista, where the Team Monte Carlo Thunder Tour rolls in with Dale Earnhardt's number 3, the legendary racing Monte Carlo. Experience NASCAR Friday, Saturday. Security Chevrolet. Cal Walker, KBEST 95 Airwatch Traffic.
Yeah, mountain grown aroma everywhere. You've made Folgers for me. It says wake up sleepy. We sip our Folgers and we tell what's on today. Hope it goes well. Waking up here with you feels there's nothing I can't do. The best
KBEST 95, KBZT San Diego, a Jefferson Pilot communication station.
A turning point. It's 48 degrees and raining on the Otay Mesa at 8:01. Good morning. I'm Jack Smith with a KBEST 95-second news update. Today could be crucial in the impeachment trial of President Clinton. Senators expected to debate two key issues, whether to dismiss the case or whether to call witnesses. If the senators say no to witnesses, it could set the stage for the final vote on conviction. House prosecutors who met with Monica Lewinsky yesterday say she would make a good witness in the trial, but her lawyers say there's no reason for her to appear because the senators already have a copy of her previous testimony and she has nothing to add to it. There's sadness in the city of San Marcos this morning. San Marcos City Councilman Vince Andrade died at his home Saturday of cancer. He was 57. He'd been battling that disease for 5 years. Iraq says women and children have been killed by airstrikes in a crowded area of the city of Basra over the weekend. It's a bit muddled right now whether it was a British or U.S. attack. The attack's been confirmed by the Pentagon. Spokesman says it came because of provocation. Lifeguards in La Jolla residents hoping for higher tides today and tomorrow so they can float that 40-foot dead whale off Devil's Cove Beach. Other efforts to move the beast have failed. Pope John Paul continuing to get a rock star welcome in Mexico. More than 100,000 people expected for his final public appearance this evening. Tomorrow, the Pope will head for St. Louis. In sports, David Duval's record-tying 59 allowed him to win the Bob Hope Desert Classic by a shot over Steve Pate yesterday. He was 7 shots back heading into the final round. This news update, a service of the Phonics game. Buy your child or teenager an A in English on their next report card. The Phonics game promises better grades or your money back. 1-800-660-GAME. That's 800-660-GAME. KBEST 95 news time is 8:02. Wet. The forecast next on KBEST 95.
Coit, the world's most experienced home cleaners, is having a double the clean, double the discount sale. That's right. Just call 1-800-4COIT and you can save 15% on all of Coit's guaranteed cleaning services. Drapery, carpet, upholstery, area rug, and air duct cleaning. But if you order 2 or more cleaning services at the same time, they will double your savings to an extraordinary 30% off each service during Coit's double the clean, double the discount sale. Coit will pick up your draperies, clean and rehang them with perfect parallel pleats, even hands, and no shrinkage. Coit's truck-mounted carpet cleaning unit cleans deep down to remove stains and damaging grit. And Coit cleans all types of area rugs and upholstery, even the most delicate. And now is the perfect time to get your air ducts professionally cleaned, too. Just call 1-800-4COIT today for savings of up to 30%. But you must act fast because this sale is good for a limited time only. So call 1-800-4COIT now. That's 1-800-FORCOIT.
KBEST 95 San Diego weather. It's cloudy, obviously, with rain, obviously, and that's going to last all day. Highs are going to stay in the 50s. 57 along the coast today, 56 inland. And the outlook for Tuesday, mostly cloudy with showers tomorrow. Highs will stay near 60 in all areas. Currently 46 in Lakeside and 52 at Lindbergh Field. On your radio, it's always KBEST 95 for Good Time Oldies and Chuck Buell in the morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, KBEST 95 is waking you up with more good time oldies and Chuck Buell in the morning.
KBEST 95.
Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came. Playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping, in the misty morning fog with our hearts a thumping, and you, a brown-eyed girl, and you, my brown-eyed girl, and whatever happened Tuesday and so slow, gone down the old man with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you, a brown-eyed girl. You, my We used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la la-di-da, la-di-da. So hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. And you, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing?
KBEST 95.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. We I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Spring is here, the sky is blue. Whoa, birds all sing as if they knew. Today's the day we'll say I do, and we'll never be lonely anymore. Because we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. We I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Bells will ring, the sun will shine. Whoa, I'll be his and he'll be mine. We'll love until the end of time, and we'll never be lonely anymore. Because we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Going to the chapel of love. Yeah, 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 yeah.
KBEST 95. Got the oldies to pick you up and make you feel good. Grease on ice. I'll give you that detail in a moment.
95.
Working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that time I let it get away, paying every day. When you were so in love with me, I played around like I was free. Thought I could have my cake and eat it too. But how I cried over losing you. See me down, but I ain't about to go living my life without you. For every day I made you cry, I'll pay you, girl, till the day that I die. I'll keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that died, I let it get away, paying every day. I used to love to make you cry. It made me feel like a man inside. But if I'd been a man in reality, you'd still be here, babe, loving me. Now the nights are long and lonely, and I ain't too strong, babe. I just miss you so. And you're too proud, you won't give in. But when I think about all I can win, I keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that died, get away, paying every day. Working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that died. Oh, how I cried working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love
KBEST 95 in the morning, rainy and cloudy though it is. I had an opportunity many years ago to see Grease. When it was presented before, it was on Broadway. And you, like I, have seen all the transformations it's gone through from that to Broadway to the big movie. And now, Grease on Ice is coming to San Diego. Tickets go on sale in middle February for the middle March performances. You remember the T-Birds, you remember the Pink Ladies, they'll all be there. Olympian Scott Davis stars in there. And a very special appearance also by silver medalist Nancy Kerrigan. This will be the finale of her limited engagement as Sandy. So this ought to be pretty exciting. I think you're going to enjoy that. Anyway, we'll give you more details on it as we go along. So Grease on Ice, and then there's also Rain on Grease. And a day like today where we got some oil on the highways, you put that water with it. We're talking about a dangerous mixture out there.
Just as bad, isn't he? Spend some time in a North Country, Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself sideways on ice just as quickly as you will on this rain. And
well, you get that black ice going for you there. At least we don't have the ice problem here, but still with that oil and the rain on there, we still can be surprised when we don't want to be.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm hearing from callers this morning that are passing by a number of cars that have just done that, lost it, and ended up either slamming into the shoulder one way or the other, and behind them leaving just an awful lot of traffic coming down. The commute time on the 15 develops from Escondido down to Mira Mesa has been about an hour or more, so plan for that. It's just been a wicked commute, especially if you have to come all the way down, as so many people do, from Escondido down to Mira Mesa. It is well beyond 60 minutes. The 15 is not the only highway in trouble from the north. Still is gridlock down from La Costa on Interstate 5. 5 is in trouble coming out of the south still. National City past the bridge into downtown. And then the other way, if you come out of the city through Old Town toward Mission Bay, that 5 is struggling past SeaWorld Drive up into Rose Canyon. It's having an effect on that Highway 8 down there in Hotel Circle vehicle. Trying to make the turn from the 8 to the 5 is very slow. Of course, 8 has its own problems further east from Main Street in El Cajon towards La Mesa. This thing is still gridlock westbound. State's back in session this morning as well, so you will find that right lane on East 8 coming up out of Mission Valley toward College Avenue very tough. And then parking, of course, is a whole other story. Mercury Insurance. We're paying too much for auto insurance. It's just plain foolish. Call Mercury today. Their number is 888-4MERCURY. Cal Walker, KBEST 95, Airwatch Traffic.
KBEST 95.
Through the mirror of my mind, time after time, I see reflections of you and me. Reflections of the way life used to be. Reflections of the love you took from me. Oh, I'm all alone now. No love to shield me from in a world that's a distorted reality. Happiness you took from me and left me alone with only memories. Through the mirror of my mind, through these tears that I'm crying, reflects the hurt I can't control. 'Cause although you know I keep holding on to the happy time, when you were mine. As I peer through the window of lost time, looking over my yesterday and all the love I gave all in vain. All the love that I've wasted, all the tears that I've tasted, through the hollow of my tears, I see a dream that's lost from the hurt that you have caused. Everywhere I turn, seems like everything I see reflects the love that used to be. In you I put all my faith and trust, wrapped before my eyes, my world has turned to dust. After all the nights I sat alone and wept, just a handful of promises are all that's left of loving you. Reflections of the way life used to be. Reflections of the love you took from me. In you I put all my faith and trust, wrapped before my eyes, my KBEST 95. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye
KBEST 95, 29 after 8. It's 8:29. It looks like this rain is going to be with us for a couple of days, which means the kind of traffic we've had this morning is just a preview of what we can expect for the next couple of days. But it sure make those sunny days at the end of the week look a lot better, won't they, Cal?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for that. This is just so unusual, you know, for it to hang around like it's going to. And the traffic as well, right? You recall one day last week when we had this kind of weather.
From San Diego to San Jose. To make reservations, call your travel agent or 1-800-RENO-AIR. Restrictions apply.
A couple of rainy days, 46 degrees right now. Light rain in Santee at 8:32. Good morning. I'm Jack Smith with a KBEST 95-second news update. It's raining in most areas of the county this morning. It'll continue into tomorrow, according to the weatherman. The rain started in most areas just after midnight. Tomorrow could be limited to showers on and off under mostly cloudy skies. The Senate will continue to debate the fate of the president today. First, a wind-up of the written questions to the lawyers on both sides. Then Democratic Senator Robert Byrd is expected to submit a motion to dismiss the charges. That vote's expected to fail. A second vote could also come on calling witnesses for in-person testimony. The Pentagon says British fighters were involved in 3 missile attacks against batteries in the no-fly zone over the weekend, but U.S. bombers hit 3 Iraqi targets as well. The first 2 strikes came after the Iraqis fired at U.S. planes. 5 counties in Arkansas have been declared federal disaster areas after President Clinton visited his home state over the weekend. Vice President Al Gore spent part of his weekend here in San Diego, pushing the president's literacy program by reading to the kids at Kimbrough Elementary School. Lifeguards will be trying again today to move that 40-ton dead whale carcass off of La Jolla Beach. High tides are needed to get the job done. Ally McBeal won the Golden Globe last night as the best TV comedy series. The Practice was the pick as the best new dramatic series. They handed out the awards in L.A. last night. And the average American male may be lacking in the romance department with Valentine's Day coming up in a couple of weeks. A survey done by the Society of American Florists shows only 19% of women rating their significant others as a 7 or higher on the romantic scale. This news update, a service of the Phonics Game. The Phonics Game promising your child or teenager a full letter grade higher on their next report card or your money back. 1-800-660-GAME. That's 800-660-GAME. KBEST 95 News Time, 8:34. Rainy. The forecast next on KBEST 95.
Owning a business is hard work. Sometimes 7 days just isn't enough. But with Bank of America as your business bank in 1999, managing your finances could be easier. We have a lot to offer, like 3 months of business checking free of the monthly service charge, a free starter pack that includes checks, deposit slips, and an endorsement stamp, and $25 off selected 1998 TurboTax products, America's #1 personal and business tax preparation software that walks you through your return step by step so you can prepare your taxes quickly and easily. Open your new business checking account today at a Bank of America branch or call 1-800-521-BofA. Bank of America. Put your business in motion.
Member FDIC. Checking offer for businesses with up to $10 million in annual sales only. Expires February 7th. Opening balance of $500 required. Per item and other transaction fees still apply. TurboTax rebate offer expires February 14th and is good on retail purchase of TurboTax for Business, TurboTax Deluxe, and TurboTax Home and Business.
KBEST 95 San Diego weather, cloudy, raining today. Highs will stay in the 50s, 57 at the coast, 56 or so inland. And for Tuesday, mostly cloudy, showers, highs near 60 in all areas. Currently 52 degrees in La Jolla, and it's 50 in Mission Valley. On your radio, it's always KBEST 95 for Good Time Oldies and Chuck Buell in the morning.
Well, since she put me down, I've been out to it in my head. I come in late at night, and in the morning I just lay in bed. But when you look so fine, I'm saying I doesn't take much time for you to help me run, help me get right on my heart. Help me run, help me run.
gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Oh, what a
KBEST 95. Good morning, good oldies, and good times, and good cookies. And if you like cookies and you have not yet gotten yours, there's nothing better than free cookies. First of all, I am going to tell you about two cookies. One, Girl Scouts are selling theirs, so when you see them around, buy a box from them and help them out. Now, for more free cookies, Cookies by Design in Mission Valley, together with the all-new Chuck Buell Show, continues a tradition in San Diego. And we can give you a cookie party at your office. The only thing that we need to know is where you are. And probably be a good idea for you to tell us exactly why you need a cookie party. And you don't have to go into a big novel. Just let us know. I mean, and if you want to tell us you work too hard, you're overworked, that's fine too. Have a more creative stuff than that? That's even better. You fax it in to us. If you don't have your fax number or our fax number, get ready. Write it down. 570-1995. Got it? 570-1995.
KBEST 95.
He went away, and you hung around and bothered me every night. And when I wouldn't go out with you, you said things that weren't very nice. My boyfriend's back, and you're gonna be in trouble. My boyfriend. When you see him coming, better cut out on the double. My boyfriend's back. You've been spreading lies that I was untrue. So look out now, 'cause he's coming after you. He's been gone for such a long time. Now he's back and things will be fine. You're gonna be sorry you were ever born. 'Cause it's kinda big and he's awful strong. My boyfriend's back, he's gonna save my reputation. vacation. My boyfriend's back. If I were you, I'd take a permanent vacation. My boyfriend's back. I can see him coming. Now you better start a running. My boyfriend's back, he's gonna save my reputation. My boyfriend's back. My boyfriend's back. Look out now. My boyfriend's back. When I can see him coming, so you better get running on right now. Yeah.
Beep, 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 yeah. Oh, too many yeah-yeahs already this morning. KBEST 95, Chuck Buell, Cal Walker. Cal, they're checking traffic too. Not, of course, in the air today because Chopper 95 is being grounded and washed today.
That's right.
and cleaned out probably. But everybody's being washed. You know, it's interesting. We drive through this rain on a day like today, and we think we're going to wash it off. And then when the sun shines, we see all that mud and dirt that's usually not on the cars.
Yeah, and I'm not so sure you should do it either. I don't know whether we're going to get a brief sunny sky this afternoon and then right back into this weather tomorrow.
Yeah.
But again, the freeways just have not been able to break free. I'm looking at a commute out of the South Bay that is virtually the same as it was at 6:30 this morning up out of National City on 805 especially. This still struggles all the way up toward Mission Valley and then Kearney Mesa north into the Triangle. The 805 is gridlocked past Highway 52. The other way, people heading out of Kearney Mesa down into downtown. If you use that 163 down the hill past Fashion Valley, Mission Valley, and into Balboa Park, the 163 has been very, very slow. Out of downtown, north on Interstate 5 is still nasty. Old Town past Mission Bay up toward Mount Soledad. And again, coming down from the north, it's been well over an hour commute for you coming down the 15. Looks like it's still shaping out that way. No relief at all on the 15 out of Escondido. There has been a break in the action on the 5. The worst of it now is from Encinitas to the Split. But believe me, it is very, very slow. Visit the Olive Garden for lunch today and enjoy unlimited refills of hot Italian soup, fresh garden salad, warm garlic breadsticks, just $5.50 at Olive Garden. When you're there, your family. Cal Walker, KBEST 95, Airwatch Traffic.
KBEST 95. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. So slowly, and time can do so much for you. Still I need your love. Your love, God, speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely riverside, wait for me. KBEST 95.
You gotta think about you. I just can't live without you. I really want you, Eleanor, near me. Your looks intoxicate me, even though your folks hate me. There's no one like you, Eleanor, really.
Eleanor, gee, I think you're swell, and you really do me well. You're my pride and joy, etc. Eleanor, can I take the time to ask you to speak your mind? Tell me that you love me better.
I really think you're groovy. Let's go out to a movie. What do you say now, Eleanor, can we? They'll turn the lights way down low, and maybe we won't watch the show. I think I love you, Eleanor, love me.
Eleanor, gee, I think you're swell, and you really do me well. You're my pride and joy, etc. Eleanor, can I take the time to ask you to speak your mind? Tell me that you love me better. Eleanor, gee, I think you're swell. Eleanor, gee, I think you're swell.
KBEST 95 with the great oldies to make you feel good on an otherwise cloudy day, but we don't care about that. I hope all's going well for you. If you still haven't made it to work yet, just take that little extra time because, you know, Cal's been telling us how sloppy and slippery it is out there, and so you know the drill. Congratulations this morning to J.K. Hutchins of Escondido. He was our early morning KBEST San Diego trivia winner. We'll do that again tomorrow a little after 7 o'clock. We got a whole list of great prizes for you with some trivia questions that are not too difficult, and they're about America's favorite cities, so I know you will know about most of that stuff. Liz Medina comes up next. Liz is having a great time all midday long, but she kicks off the lunch hour with Liz's Lost Lyrics. If you can correctly identify the song title and artist when she gives you a lyric to a lost oldies song, you win there too. But just being around is a big win, all right? Stay with us, have a great day, and if you can, stay dry.
KBEST 95.
I should have known you bid me farewell. There's a lesson to be learned from this, and I learned it very well. Now I know you're not the only starfish in the sea. If I never hear your name again, it's all the same to me.
be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. You never care for secrets I can find. For you I'm just an ornament, something for your pride. Always running, never caring, that's the life you live. Stolen minutes of your time were all you had to give. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. The stories of the past with nothing to recall. I've got my life to live and I don't need you at all. The roller coaster ride we took is nearly at an end. I bought my ticket with my tears, that's all I'm gonna spend. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. Oh, I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball.
KBEST 95.
In a little cafe just the other side of the border, he was sitting there giving me looks that made my mouth water. So I started walking her way. She belonged to Batman Jose, and I knew, yes I knew I should leave when I heard her say, hey, come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone, and the night is so long. We started to dance in my arms, she felt so inviting, and I just couldn't resist her, just a little kiss, so exciting. Then I heard the guitar player say, vamos, Jose's on his way. And I knew, yes I knew I should run, but then I heard her say, hey, come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone, and the night is so long. And the music stopped when I looked, the cafe was empty. Then I heard Jose say, man, you know you're in trouble plenty. So I dropped my drink from my hand, and through the window I ran. And as I rode away, I could hear her say to Jose, yeah, come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone, and the night is so long.
KBEST 95. KBZT San Diego, a Jefferson Pilot communication station. And now, ladies and gentlemen, KBEST 95 proudly presents more good time oldies with
Liz Medina, KBEST 95. Woke up this morning feeling fine. There's something special on my mind. Last night I met a new girl in the neighborhood. Whoa, yeah. Something
very best songs ever made.
You guys play the best music.
It's Good Time Oldies on KBEST 95.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Whoa, stand now. Oh, stand by me.
Liz Medina. KBEST 95.
Hey, I'm back from vacation. Feeling good. Thanks for Bill Moffitt for standing in for me. Hey, I've got that feeling. Gonna be a great Monday today. Yeah, even with all this rain. BJ Thomas, KBEST 95.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling, high on believing.
out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things alive. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We like our fun and we never fight. You can't dance and stay uptight. It's supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things alive. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
KBEST 95. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Stopped into a church I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her, I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. On such a winter's day. On such a winter's day.
KBEST 95 plays nothing but good time oldies. We don't have a plan B. Holy mackerel.
KBEST 95. Oh, how happy you have And oh, how happy you have made me. 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 Through our years together, we have had stormy weather, but our love has been so strong that somehow we carry on. And oh, how happy you have made me. Oh, how happy you have made me. Girl, you brought joy to my empty life. And all that was wrong, you have made it right. And I love. Oh, how happy you have made me. Oh, how happy you have made me. Oh, how happy. Oh, how happy. You have made me. You have made me.
Oh, how happy we are to be your station for good time oldies. Run by a lady who hangs tough all the time. Leslie Gore, KBEST 95.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. 'Cause you don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'd never say. Don't tell you what to say. I don't tell you what to do. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young and I love to be young. I'm free and I love to be free. To live my life the way I want. To say and do whatever I please. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. I don't tell you what to say. Don't tell you what to do. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young.
Your workday routine goes better when you crank up the feel-good song on KBEST 95.
I'll be alone each and every night while you're away. Don't forget to write. Bye bye, so long, farewell. Bye bye, so long. See you in September. See you when the summer's through. Bye, baby, goodbye.
Hey, happy Monday to you. A wet and wild one. Do be careful driving today. 918 with Liz Medina.
Okay, Mr. Drapkin, I have your checking account up on my screen now.
Great. I'd like to ask you about some of these fees on my statement.
Yeah, 1 second here.
What are you doing?
I'm deducting $3 from your account. There's a fee for asking about our fees.
Oh.
If your bank keeps nibbling away at your checking account, look into the checking accounts at Mission Federal Credit Union. For just $1 a month, Mission Checking lets you write up to 30 checks a month and gives you a Visa check card with no minimum balance. And if you use direct deposit or keep an aggregate balance of $1,500, our interest-earning value checking is free.
You're not a teacher or a student, are you?
No.
An alumni of a university in the area?
No, and it's alumnus.
Not affiliated in any way with an educational institution?
Why?
Well, otherwise, when I explain our fees to you, you'd probably run out and join Mission Federal Credit Union.
You mean Mission Federal Credit Union?
Hold on 1 second.
Wait a minute, I didn't ask anything.
Yeah, but you were going to ask me if Mission Federal has a better deal on checking accounts.
Maybe, but I didn't.
Yeah, lucky for you. We charge a real big fee for answering that one.
Checking accounts that aren't self-draining. Another mission value. From Mission Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
KBEST 95.